Ladies and gentlemen, if we could please start taking your seats. The bar is closed. If everyone could please start taking your seats, we'll begin the program shortly. Thank you.
Let's see. I got the light. chairs over there. Extra chairs.
Ladies and gentlemen, please find your seats. The service will begin shortly. Ladies and gentlemen, please find your seats. The service will begin shortly.
What format will this be in? For the editing people, which format will they be in?
I think it's an MP4. I don't
Ladies
really
and
remember, to be honest.
Please find your seats. The service
It
will
should be
begin
anything
shortly.
unusual.
And then this one is same thing?
Yeah, same thing. It's not like a raw format or anything like that. It's just straight Sony video. Yeah, because if they're using Premiere Pro or DaVinci, they should be able to.
And audio should be okay.
We're not peaking at the moment, so it should be okay. I didn't bring a shotgun mic, so I didn't know what we were doing. I'll monitor it throughout, make sure I'm good.
If you come to check on that, just check on this too. It's already on, we just gotta zoom in and zoom out.
Ladies and gentlemen, please find your seats. The service will begin shortly.
Ladies and gentlemen, if we could have your attention, please. If everybody could take a seat, those who could not find one, please line up at the behind that wall. Please, just settle down as we are about to begin the event. I want to start the event with a loud applause in respect of Suresh Bhai's life. Please give him a big hand. We shall be starting some videos, some hype videos, just to start the program. Thank you. Jai Shri Krishna, Jai Ambe, and a very good evening to all those who are present. Ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of Gujarati Samaj of Mississippi, I would like to say a few words on this day as we honor, respect, and celebrate Suresh Bhai Motiram Patel's birthday. As long as I have known Suresh Bhai, I could honestly say that Suresh Bhai lived a life of luxury. When I say luxury, believe me, I'm not talking about the materialistic. I'm not talking about a good home. I'm not talking about good wealth. It's the ultimate luxury that any and every human strives for, and that is the luxury of peace of mind, which Suresh Bhai had, and Suresh Bhai always showed it in his actions. I have had the opportunity to work with Suresh Bhai in few different organizations. I have never ever seen him where he shows his ego, where he raises his eyebrows to anybody. Neither have I heard him shout at anybody. He's never raised his voice to anybody as far as I could remember. And I'm sure everybody knows what Suresh Bhai was when it comes to talk. He was a smiley face every time you see him. His peace of mind that could only be gained from his family. Like many of us, we did not express our feelings, but no words could ever say that Manjuben, Chico, Mitesh, Aarti, Manisha, and the grandchildren, you all know how much he loved you. He may have not shown it, but as I say, he may not have said it, but his actions always proved what he was. He was a man of peace, and he proved it to every association he worked for. Suresh Bhai was a member of Gujarati Samaj of Mississippi since the day the organization since the day it was founded. Suresh Bhai was a member, Suresh Bhai was a supporter, and above all, Suresh Bhai was a well-wisher of the organization. In closing, I would like to extend our condolences to the family, Manjuben, Chico, Aarti, Mitesh, Manisha, and the grandkids, please always remember, Gujarati Samaj is with you and will always be with you. We are just a phone call away anytime you need us. Finally, I would encourage the family to follow in his footsteps. Jai Shri Krishna, Jai Ambe, thank you very much. I would like to call Baldev Bhai Patel from Hindu Temple Society of Mississippi. Baldev Bhai.
Thank you, Devendra. Good evening, all my Mississippi friends. Jai Shri Krishna. Before I say anything, there is no place like Mississippi. There is no place like Mississippi. I've been in Atlanta for almost 6 years, but we have done so much stuff in Mississippi and I would not ever forget. I think most of people know me. I'm Baldev Patel. Some people, they call me Bob Patel. Today, with heavy heart, I extend my deepest condolence to Suresh Bhai's family. His sudden departure has left us all reeling with shocks and sadness. As many of are aware, he was not only a devoted family man, but also a cornerstone of our community. While I was chairman of Hindu Temple, Suresh Bhai was helping me raising the fund and construct the temple. Along with Anil, Devendra, Kirit Bhai, Murji Bhai and some other people, they helped me a lot to raise money and build temple. Suresh Bhai contribution to our Hindu temple as a chairman was significant and far-reaching as implementation of central and cooling heating system at our temple, installations of LED lights in our parking lot, enhancement of facility for our priest quarter, stage in community hall. Also, he was giving almost, I think, $500 a month and monthly donation. He was there for Navaratri time. Any Navaratri we asked for any help, he was always there. One time even he sponsored all Navaratri day, give us $11,000 just for Navaratri. Manju Ben was always there at a temple whenever any function or any katha or bhajan, she was always there and her heart was always for temple. Besides this, Chico, when I say Chico is also his family, Chico helped me to finish the temple project, riding the bulldozer. I think everybody saw that. In a May month, into finishing the temple, he was getting to the bulldozer and moving dirt from one place to other. And he really helped me to finish the temple. Also, he helped me to get around $30,000. Some construction people, they brought the wrong dirt. And me and Suresh Bhai and Chico got together and we got $30,000 from that construction company to the temple. I think everybody don't know that, but I know that very well. Also, because of Chico and his family, Valley Electric Company, they did not send any electric bill when we finished the temple. They were giving us, because of Chico and Suresh Bhai, they did not charge any penny. Of course, after 4 or 5 years, I think they financially got tight and they would try to collect money from the temple, but one time they did not charge us temple. At last, this is my personal. Chico helped me to save me more than $1.2 million while I was building Homewood Street in Slidell, Louisiana. He sat down with me and he said, "Baldev uncle, this is going to cost you." And I took the contractor and I said, more than $1.2 million. Chico, I'll never forget that. And you didn't ask me any penny out of that. So that's called really, Chico, I'll never forget it. As long as, Chico, you are honest, you will be success, there is no end. With the blessing of Lord Balaji, Suresh Bhai family got through to face this difficult time. May Suresh Bhai shall find internal peace and Atma ko Sadgati prapta ho. Thank you, Jai Shri Krishna.
Now I would like to introduce Dr. K.R. Rao. Dr. Rao.
Thank you, sir. I came this evening not only to spend a gala evening with all of you, but to pay my homage to a person whom pardon me if I lose my voice due to emotion, it is because of my respect and regard for Suresh Bhai. I came here to pay my homage to Suresh Bhai, whom you will be surprised, I know him for less than 30 minutes in my whole life. And he impressed me more than anyone else with whom I had associated all my life. Perhaps due to his sincerity, his generosity, and his connection with the community with whom he loved. To Hindu Temple, Mississippi, he and his family, Babu Bhai, Shiko Patel, and others whom I have met, in fact, some of them I met today, have done enormous contribution to the Hindu temple and Hindus of Mississippi, to whom I salute. Ladies and gentlemen, I come here to tell you that we don't live in ourselves. We do not believe in our own family. We believe in community in which we live. That's what Suresh Bhai was. You'll ask me why, and I will exemplify you this way. Radha Krishna, Krishna Leelas are known all over Gujarat, and Dashera is celebrated all over India. In Gujarat, it's different from Bengal, whereas in North India, where I was in Lucknow, Ram Leela is the way they celebrate it. I requested Suresh Bhai to donate some money for the dolls exhibition of Mississippi. Believe me, I have been to Vatican, Venice. I have been to the citadel of the Hinduism in South India. There are only two places in the world they have museums, and that was, one is the Vatican and one is Tirupati. The third place we had it was the Hindu temple of Mississippi. We collected $12,000, and I requested a phone call to this esteemed person whom I salute. I said, I need some money. He said, how much? Maybe, how much you can give? $500. He said, meet me in the temple in 20 minutes. I'll be there. Ladies and gentlemen, I came here. I was 91 years old on May 9th. I refused to come to any functions. My name, if you go to Google and say K.R. Rao, you can see anywhere. My books are classics in the world of nuclear engineering and renewable energy, which I am writing now. 22nd book. I have no time for all these functions. But to him, I had to find time, because in just one phone call, he came and said, meet me in the temple. He wrote a check for $500 and gave it to me. That's what is called community effort. And that, unfortunately, was mismanaged, not even opened and taken care of. The whole of that museum has to be dismantled. And if you come to my house, you will see the beautiful dolls, Krishna Leela. Whereas you will see what is celebrated in Bengal as a goddess, incarnation of Saraswati, Parvati, and Sri Lakshmi. That is Durga. You'll see the dolls, all of them, in my temple, in my house, and several other houses which we distributed. because the Hindu temple in Mississippi could not manage, actually mismanaged. Ladies and gentlemen, with this I tell you, all of us have to have one soft, small corner where we can say, we are Hindus. We want to cultivate Hinduism and the culture of Hinduism. And what this gentleman did, along with his family members, whom I met today, Chifu Patel, and Babu Patel was, of course, a stalwart who brought Mahatma Gandhi's statue to Jackson, Mississippi. Thank you very much.
Next, I have Dr. Shetty, a very good, long-time family friend. Dr. Shetty, please.
Good evening. It's been a really privilege to know by Suresh Patel. Suresh Patel, one of the most honorable young men. Many of us have tried to be honest, and we have to justify that I'm honest. But the honorable people never justify. Mahatma Gandhi was an honorable man. Jawaharlal Nehru was not. But anyway, I know Suresh Bhai as a gentleman. I know him as a business partner. I worked with him in the business world a little bit. And this young man left his mark. Manju Bhan, I know that I saw you a minute ago, you're feeling sorry, but I would say, Suresh Bhai, a lot of people running a race. You won every part of the race, and we are proud of you. If I have to summarize in few words about Suresh Bhai, I will say Suresh Bhai, in my eyes, in my estimation, in my belief, I term you as a Mahatma Gandhi of Mississippi. And thank you, Chico and Mike and all of you. I hope that you can walk in his footsteps and you will never look back and regret about it, because he left a very large footstep for all us to follow. Thank you, and God bless every one of you. And of course, you know a lot more about Suresh than I would, but he was quite a man. Thank you.
Next, I have Dr. Manubhai Patel from BAPS. Manubhai.
Give me 1 second, everyone, for the motion. My bad. No, just like
Jai Swaminarayan, Jai Shri Krishna. Suresh Bhai was great husband. Whenever he comes to our home, he always says, several times, Manju, Manju. He really loved the Manju man. He was also great dad, great father-in-law. He was a great neighbor. We live in neighborhood for last 15 years, and he always helped us and eager to help no matter what time of the day, even at night. So we have remembered a few events that he always helped us. So he was a great neighbor. Besides that, he was a great member for our community. He always helps community whenever community needs. So he was a great person because he had very high moral value and very high spiritual life. His thought, his manner, his talk, speech, everything comes with high morality and very high spiritual value. And because of high spiritual value, he loved to visit the temple. He come to Swaminarayan temple many times and enjoy spiritual disclosure. He went to Sitaram temple, he even went to the Hindu temple, and also he was a chairman of the Hindu temple. So his life was full of happiness because of his high moral value and very high spiritual thought. And because that happiness is not a worldly pleasure, his happiness was from the inside, inner happiness. આપણે આત્માની જે શાંતિ કહીએ છીએ તે, the inner happiness he enjoyed all his life. And because of his inner happiness, we always see smile on his face. Whenever he talks, even while talking, he will have smile. I'm sure we all are witness for his smile, even when he talks. So he always had smile on his face because of his values and high spirituality. And one thing I always notice when we meet each other and talk, he never criticized anyone. He really always saw the good things, no matter who the person is, no matter what the society is, no matter what the situation is. Because of his good virtues, he always look at the good things. સત્સંગમાં આપણે સ્વામિનારાયણ ભગવાન યોગીજી મહારાજ કે ગુણ ગ્રાહક દ્રષ્ટિ, so that he had in his life. And because of all this good virtue, he really had good life, he enjoyed good life, and he also raised good family value. And because of all that good family value, everybody staying under the one roof. I always admire their whole family unity and family get together. તો આ બધા જે ગુડ વર્ચ્યુઝ સદગુણ સુરેશભાઈનામાં છે, તો આજના દિવસે આપણે સ્વામિનારાયણ ભગવાન, પ્રમુખ સ્વામી મહારાજ, મહંત સ્વામી મહારાજ, કૃષ્ણ ભગવાનના ચરણોમાં આપણે પ્રાર્થના કરીએ કે આપના આત્માને ખૂબ ખૂબ શાંતિ આપે અને આપણને બધાને સૌને જે એમના જે સદગુણો છે, they all સદગુણ we all achieve, એ આજે ભગવાનના ચરણોમાં પ્રાર્થના કરીએ. જય સ્વામિનારાયણ, જય શ્રી કૃષ્ણ.
Thank you, Gujarati Samaj of Mississippi. Thank you, Hindi Temple Society of Mississippi. Thank you, BAPS. And thank you, Dr. Rao and Dr. Shetty, for all those kind words for a kind soul. But one thing to let everybody know, please, just out of respect, please maintain silence at the back. Next, we're going to show you a video of Suresh Bhai's life. Thank you.
I missed doing with Dada was going out with him and not talking loud so we can go get fast food and ice cream and then come back and lie to her about it.
My favorite memory with Dada was going to Home Depot or the bank to get candy. My favorite thing was when Dada got spam calls and then he would do these funny voices and he would like prank them and he would like say yes to all their questions.
My favorite thing is when we used to go outside, we used to make forks outside, we used to make tree melons.
My favorite thing here is just having to be me and stop by getting mad at me.
We love you, Missy Dada. After decades of dedicated service, Dutta finally bid farewell to the bustling world of work, embracing retirement with open arms. With newfound freedom, he embarked on a journey of exploration, traversing the globe to uncover its hidden wonders.
From the serene Alaskan mountains to the safari adventures of Australia, each destination became a chapter in his book of adventures.
Yet, amidst his travels, Dutta found solace in the simple joys of life, nurturing his garden into a vibrant tapestry of colors, relishing the laughter of his grandchildren as they shared tales of their escapades, and basking in the warmth of friendships forged over the years. Retirement wasn't merely a cessation of work, it was a gateway to a life in rich experiences, love, and cherished moments.
His journey from Tanzania to London and finally to America is a testament to his resilience and determination.
Today we remember our Dutta, not just for his accomplishments, but for the love and joy he brought into everyone's lives.
His memories will forever be etched in our hearts.
Hey man, what you up to?
Jesse Krishna. I would like to thank everyone on behalf of our entire family for coming out to honor such a beautiful soul. Take a look around and see all the people that had respect for our dad. The amount of people in this room represents only a fraction how many lives our dad touched. He was the most simplest, most humble person you could ever meet. He loved his family, he loved his brothers, and he really enjoyed being around his family, and especially his grandkids. He was a devoted husband, father, grandfather, and a man of the house.
What is Alzheimer's?
His passing leaves a massive hole in our hearts. No one can understand the feeling that we're suffering. I would like to start with sharing a few memories of our father growing up. At an early age, I saw with my own eyes the sacrifice and struggles our father worked through. He worked 24 hours a day, 365 days a year, rain or shine, along with my mom, to provide a better life for me, my brother, and the next generation. While we were growing up as kids, my father was struggling to keep the new hotel afloat. In the early days of his career, there were so many challenges that our family and his brothers faced. Discrimination is an example of some of the struggles that my father dealt with. My dad would never let us play, me and my brother, outside after 4 p.m. Growing up as a young, innocent kid, me and my brother would never understand what he meant by that. When customers would drive up outside and see me and my brother riding our bicycles or playing with a soccer ball, the customer would turn around and go to the next hotel. Our competition was a Best Western hotel, which was 50 years old. And there was a flag at the time, back in the days, would state it was American owned. Keep in mind that my father and his family couldn't afford to have a franchise hotel. When I saw when my father would lose a customer, I remember seeing the disappointment on my dad's face. And as a kid, that really, really determined me. Another prime example that I'm very fortunate growing up as a kid that me and my brother saw. In the early 1990s, late 80s, we didn't have refrigerators in our hotels for contractors to put their stuff, their belonging, their lunch or whatever. We didn't have refrigerators, so we would lose business. I remember when my father tried to get a $10,000 loan from a local bank, but he was rejected. The banker wasn't confident in my father's ability to pay it back, even when he offered the hotel as collateral. So when my father would finally save up money, I still remember in the Volvo, I would sit in the back as a little kid, drive to Sam's on Ellis Avenue, pick up a refrigerator, and take it back to Kosciuszko on the Natchez Trace Parkway. Those are the days where you didn't have a pickup. You had to make ends meet with whatever you had. And I think my family members know he was in love with his trailer. So it was pretty embarrassing when he towed it around on his Volvo, but that was his pickup truck. To save money on the weekends, we never understood why our parents would make us go turn off the air conditioner, the lights in rooms when customers would check out. I never understood this growing up as a kid, or did my brother. I didn't understand and never will. But eventually I realized that these small efforts was a part of a bigger picture and showed the sacrifices he made to provide for his family to make ends meet. Another example that still is instilled in me. My father taught me and my brother the importance of work ethics at a very young age. We were given chores at a very young age around the hotel. For example, sweeping the parking lot. My dad didn't care if there was one customer or 100 customers outside. That parking lot was going to be spotless. There was going to be 0 weeds in the parking lot. I still remember the time my father told me to go cut the grass with a push mower. I didn't want to see my friends see me outside pushing the mower. So I pulled the lawnmower out of the garage. I ran with the lawnmower quickly so I could go back inside and watch a Cubs game on Channel 9. 30 minutes later, I hear the sound of a lawnmower running outside. I look outside and I see my dad cutting the grass again. Seeing him having to go back behind me and do things after he told me to do one thing and I didn't do it right really impacted me. After that, I never made that mistake again. This is a prime example of how my dad was a perfectionist.
My father paid attention to details in all areas of his life. Every day he ironed his work clothes, even after they came from the cleaners. He made sure there was a perfect crease in his pants. Everyone here knows my father loved to comb his hair. So much that he always had a comb in his pocket. His hair was always in just the right place. He always made sure that there was no white hair and his hair was always black. When a customer rang the bell, even at night, he will always look for a comb to comb his hair and then go to the night window. He strived for perfection by always paying attention to the smallest details. He truly cared about what he was doing, and he passed on that passion and determination to be my brother.
When I was 20 years old, I decided pursuing owning a restaurant with my father's support. Even though my parents told me, please don't do this, I was very stubborn. I was going to do it. So me and my partner, Rajiv, unfortunately, that didn't work out pretty well. But till this day, when my father was alive, he never complained while that particular business was bleeding. He would turn to me and say, Dikra, there's nothing you can do. We made a mistake. We will figure it out. We were very fortunate that we had other hotels that provided additional income that covered the loss from the restaurant. It was very significant while my dad was still working 24 hours a day and our business was losing $30,000 to $40,000 a month. He was always there for me through thick and thin. He never, as you can hear, as the previous people have spoken, he never said anything negative. He was the best dad that anyone could ask for. One time, he came to visit me in Jackson. He left to go back to Kosciuszko, and I would call my mom that Dad is on his way. That ride from Jackson, Ridgeland area to Kosciuszko should take 1 hour. It turns out, my mom would call me later, where's Dad? I said, he left 1 hour ago. It turns out that he pulled over on the side of the road to take a nap because he was exhausted from working so much. In 2008, that's when it hit me that I need to retire my parents and bring them home with us. My father enjoyed a semi-retired life running the Hampton Inn in Clinton and also the Comfort Inn in Clinton. When I finally managed him to convince the Days Inn, he began his career overlooking and overseeing the Hampton and Comfort. He had such joy and passion for those two properties. He loved doing the maintenance work. I still remember when I hired Alan, he called me and said, Chico, don't fire me. The maintenance man is passing your dad tools while he's changing the wax ring. My dad was very passionate. He didn't care what it took. He was going to get the job done. Alan, he truly had a relationship with you as one of his personal friends. And thank you, Alan, for being there for my dad all these years. They developed a brotherly bond over many years as they continued to work together. Now I'm going to state a few things about my dad's humble life. After I got married, he started to shift control to me on building the future businesses. He never ever second-guessed me or my brother. He was always supportive and dependable. So many people would always call my dad for advice, or anything that my dad knew that he was good at would always be shared. He never needed anything fancy. So many times I asked him, along with my brother, could we buy you something, Dad? His answer 100% of the time was no. He just wanted to be around his kids and grandkids and enjoyed his retirement. He loved being around his family and spending time with his brothers. In all of my 42 years, he never once said anything negative about his brothers. He enjoyed the simple things like keeping the garage clean and maintaining the landscape. That's what truly made him happy. My mom would get irritated because she knew that when we were not at home, she would have to go help him. My dad wasn't a guy to never ever sit still.
My father was always such an independent man, so when he received Alzheimer's diagnosis 4.5 years ago, it devastated the entire family. We just always thought he would live long and healthy life just like his mom. The diagnosis was heartbreaking, but his joy never faded. He was just so happy to live his simple life with his family all under one roof. During this time, signs of the disease began to show, and he was gradually losing the use of his left hand due to the shrinkage of the right side of his brain. With Mom by his side for support, they still fill their days with spending time with family and traveling to India and around the world.
We're going to show a brief video.
What is Alzheimer's disease? It's not just a fancy word for memory loss. In fact, approximately 44 million people are living with Alzheimer's disease or a related form of dementia globally. With new medications and research emerging, we think it's about time to get a basic grasp on this disease and how you can help take preventative measures. Let's get started. First, Alzheimer's and dementia are not the same thing. Dementia is the overall term for a particular group of symptoms, and Alzheimer's disease is the most common cause of dementia. Alzheimer's is a type of brain disease that becomes worse over time. Experts believe Alzheimer's disease begins 20 years or more before you start seeing symptoms. Factors like memory loss and language issues are believed to occur because of buildups of beta amyloid into plaques outside brain cells called neurons, and tangles of tau protein inside neurons. This eventually leads to neuron destruction, which impairs brain function, leading to difficulties with thinking and memory, and eventually with self-care. We're still learning the causes of these Alzheimer's disease brain changes, but they're likely a result of multiple factors including age, genetics, lifestyle, environment, and other medical conditions. So, are there things that you can do to prevent these buildups? Yes. Regular exercise, good sleeping habits, healthy eating, maintaining strong social connections, treating depression, and keeping mentally active as we age may all help lower the risk of cognitive decline and Alzheimer's. Even if you're young and healthy now, it's important to keep these things in mind as you get older.
Early last December, I had taken my parents to India, especially my dad, for the last time. Somehow, it seems like my dad knew this was going to happen before anyone else. Several strange things happened in the weeks prior leading up to our dad's passing. For example, my dad had wore a simple necklace for the entirety of his life. One day, Mom found out that Dad and our driver went into our village secretly shopping for a religious necklace. My mom then decided what these two knuckleheads were doing. They couldn't find one, so Mom found one for him, and that's the necklace that I'm wearing today. Mom had even given him so my mom found this religious necklace. My dad never wore this religious necklace before. Another example was she took him to a temple. She had never seen my dad clapping the way he was clapping. 1 week prior to his return to America, my father, which again, his right side of his brain was shrinking, could barely use his cell phone, especially an iPhone. He somehow called his life insurance person and checked to make sure his life insurance policies were intact. He never spoke to this person for years. That was another sign. The week that he was supposed to return from India, I'm gonna back up one more. My dad was a very shy guy. On WhatsApp, he sends a beautiful picture of my mom, and it kind of caught me off guard. I was like, my dad is a shy guy. He would never send a picture of my mom. This was a sign that he was telling me, take care of Mom. The weeks leading up to their return to America, he kept asking, please send my brother to come pick me up. At the time, I said no. I would tell my mom, we're busy here, we have a lot of work going on, you guys can handle it. After talking to him numerous times, he kept saying, make sure you send Mitesh, make sure you send Mitesh. So I talked to my brother, I said, you're going to have to go. What are the odds that our father would pass away and the odds of me winning a $400, $500 million lottery, that the day he was returning is the day that he passed away? I've never heard of anything like that. The same morning as my mom and dad and my brother packed up, my father ate his last meal at the dining table. That morning, his watch stopped working. He went to my mom and said, Manju, my watch isn't working. My mom looked at the watch and broke the chabi, the key off, by accident. As my dad ate his last meal, it was his time to go. They were minutes away from loading their van, heading to Bombay, to the airport.
Had my father not passed away when he did, this disease would have attacked more than just his motor skills. It would have attacked his character. Alzheimer's would have eventually taken away his independence, and suffering through that would have been so hard for him. But he did not suffer. He can rest in peace knowing he did everything he could to create a happy, healthy, and prosperous life for his family. So now we want to have Uncle Jerry speak about Donate Life.
Jai Shri Krishna, Jai Swaminarayan, and Jai Gurudev. To all our guests who have traveled far and away from Kentucky, Atlanta, Texas, I'd like to thank every one of you who have come from far and away to celebrate the legacy of my brother Suresh Bhai. I would also like to thank all the Jackson friends of the Samaj who helped us behind the scene in putting this event together. I'd like to thank the decorators who decorated this venue beautifully. I'd like to thank our AV people. In the joy of others lies our own. I would like to thank two important people where the journey from Africa started. It was my mama, the late Ambubai, along with my masses, who provided the vital fees for the airline tickets for us to come from Africa to London. See, we had the general merchandise store, or we must have, had money at the end of the day. After we left Africa, we basically left with nothing. So the first big thank you we'd like to thank on behalf of our family it goes really to our mama. And today is a great day in front of everyone. Because of our mama and masa, this is where our journey began, from London, from Africa to London. Then, the second part of the big thank you, even though I was the first one to come to Tampa, Florida, I was a mere baby. I know Jeff Jackson from M&F Bank wouldn't loan me at the age of 21, but it was because of the hard work from my brother Ramesh Bhai and Suresh Bhai that they were able to collect the $100,000 that was needed to buy our first hotel, the Hayes Motel in Tampa, Florida. It was because of their help, through collecting it through Ranchero Kaka and all the other people who loaned $5,000, $10,000, $20,000. This is how our journey began to where our hotel industry has grown through Bruce, through Chico. This is how far we've grown. But Suresh Bhai has raised truly unbelievable kids through their hard work that they've seen in their days at Kosciuszko, at the Days Inn. It is because of that hard work, like Chico was saying, they had to go to Sam's Club on Ellis Avenue to buy the refrigerator. We couldn't get the loan. It is that what's instilled in Chico that we see today. On the other laughter side, when I used to walk at the Days Inn in Kosciuszko, Chico and Mitesh, they would hide underneath the bed because Uncle Jerry was there. They were that scared of Uncle Jerry in those days. But today, Uncle Jerry might have to hide underneath the bed because these boys have grown huge empires in the hotel industry. Not only that, they've been generous donors to the community, not only in Mississippi. Wherever I've asked for Hiran, I need some money. And Hiran's answer, Uncle Jerry, I'm broke. Could you believe that? But they've always supported me on any of the ventures that I've taken, because my passion is to serve you guys and the community, not only in Mississippi, but all around the country. My passion was when I was involved with Samaj Saves Live in 2014 under the leadership of Bhupin Amin from California. I got involved with Samaj Saves Live for the first time. This is where we drove the organ donation campaign. From over 400 people in 2014, we have almost from our community, almost 10,000 people who are registered as organ donors. So big hand goes to you and everyone around the country that who have supported and signed to become future organ donors. The greatest gift one can give in life is the donation of organ. To help see other people who are struggling with their daily lives, whether it's liver transplant, kidney transplant. I've been able to do it through Nora's Home, Samaj Saves Life. In Houston, we have a 32-unit facility that services to the organ transplant program. I can also tell you right now, I'm working on a 27-year-old doctor, a doctor who's got renal kidney failure. And we've served many other people in our community, whether it's from North Carolina, from Tennessee. We were able to help them at Nora's Home with their organ transplant program. And also, during COVID, 2021, I was so, India was on fire, you could say, during the COVID. And a lot of other countries, Italy, India, and many other countries were going through the huge crisis of COVID. We started a program and within a short time, myself, Dr. Satish, Tanisha developed the United We Breathe campaign logo that went on the buses in Surat. Could you believe it? That logo went in every single bus in Surat during the COVID campaign. We raised almost in 140 hours, almost $287,000. We were working in the daytime, and in the nighttime, we'll be working with China in order to procure the 5-liter and 10-liter oxygen concentrator machines. And we had other goals through LPS of USA, where we put 14 permanent plants in our hospitals in Badoli, Surat, and Navsari. So it took a great effort. We had leftover money. What do we do with this leftover money? So we donated 2 ambulances, one at the Sai Hospital in Surat, and one in Badoli, and one at the Rotary Eye Clinic in Navsari. That, on the back of the doors, we had Samaj Saves Life, the organ donation program in USA, and the Donate Life program in India, which I wanted to expand. And we were able to do, and it was like a digital board that went around, Surat, Badoli, and Navsari area. So we were already starting the awareness program in India as well. But in America, I could never thank, I don't know what I can thank, but Lama Advertising, they have been the backbone of any time I needed anything. The Donate Life program in Mississippi, we had 4 members of our community who passed away. Vishal, Nisha's husband from Pearl, Nadubai from Flowood, my late brother Suresh. He was the second donor from America who donated organs in India. So it tells, the greatest gift of life happened also in India. I'd like to thank Maya, little Maya, if you remember, she's from Shreveport. She was 4 years old and she was killed by a stray bullet at the hotel at the Super 8. All the organs were donated. And I'd like to thank Lama Digital for helping me promote organ awareness in America, in Atlanta. During 3 years ago, an Indian officer in Atlanta during Diwali was killed by a stray bullet while he was on duty. I was able to raise in 3 days under the digital GoFundMe campaign funds $343,000 in 3 days through Lama's efforts. And I think Lama needs a big round of applause from everyone in this community. I would like to play a small video on Donate Life, which took place just now in March in India. I am grateful to the Donate Life team of Mr. Nirav Patel, Mandewala, and his father and son, Nilesh Bhai Mandewala and Nirav Bhai. A big hand to the organ donate team of India. It was because of them life went so smoothly. We did not even have to worry about how this process happened in India. We were able to save, we donated the liver in Ahmedabad, and the eyes were donated in Surat and other parts to help the organ community. So we'll play a short video on the Donate Life team from India. Could we play the video, please?
Respected Manjula Ben, Hiren Bhai, Mitesh Bhai, Babu Kaka, other family members of Suresh Bhai, ladies and gentlemen, Namaste, Jai Shri Krishna. Today we are celebrating the 69th birth anniversary of Suresh Bhai, who was known as a Steve in USA. Though he is not with us physically, his legacy lives on. Friends, I always say that every person's life has 3 pages. The first page is the date and time of his birth. The last page is the date with their deeds. Suresh Bhai was born on 16 May 1955 and on 8 March 2024, the noble soul departed its heavenly journey on becoming brain dead in ILS Hospital, Surat. His brain death was a shock to his family and loved ones. But even in their grief situations, they found the strength to make a selfless decision. The family of Suresh Bhai donated his liver and cornea through our NGO, Donate Life, and wrote the middle page of Suresh Bhai's life with the humanitarian deed of organ donation, which gave new lease of life and vision to 3 persons. Suresh Bhai's story is a testament. We honor his memory today, not just as an individual, but as a symbol of hope and kindness. For this, I salute the entire family and bow down to his wife, Manjula Ben, both sons, Hiren Bhai, Mitesh Bhai, brother Babu Kaka, and the entire Patel family for their decision of organ donation of Suresh Bhai. Today, it is Suresh Bhai's 69th birthday. Suresh Bhai is not among us directly, but indirectly, he is alive in 3 persons. Suresh Bhai liver gave a new life to 40 persons from Gujarat. His cornea are blessed by the beautiful sight of this world. Suresh Bhai was second NRI whose organs were donated. We have read in novels that a person has become immortal, but have never seen a person become immortal. Suresh Bhai has actually become immortal by donating his organs. Today, on Suresh Bhai's 69th birthday, I humbly appeal you all to take the resolutions that when a person is brain dead or we come to know about it, donate their organs and give a new life to organ failure patients. It will give a new life to their entire family. Let us remember Suresh Bhai's legacy and continue to spread awareness about organ donation. Let us inspire others to follow in his footsteps so that more lives can be saved and transformed. By donating Suresh Bhai liver and cornea, his wife Manjula Ben, both son Hiren Bhai and Mitesh Bhai, brother Babu Kaka, and the entire family have set an excellent example to the society. We are indebted to his family for this noble cause of organ donation. सांसें निकलते ही यह शरीर नश्वर बन जाएगा, सांसें निकलते ही यह शरीर नश्वर बन जाएगा, अंगदान कर ले रे मानव, तू ईश्वर बन जाएगा, जन्म महान कर, कर्म महान कर, धर्म महान कर, अंगदान कर, अंगदान कर, अंगदान कर. Once again, I salute Manjula Ben, Hiren Bhai, Mitesh Bhai, Babu Kaka, and entire Patel family for their support to this noble cause of organ donation. Jai Hind.
As we finish our program, I want to thank my mom. Special thanks to my mom who sacrificed so much to support our father and his family. Thank you to Aarti and Manisha for all the appointments you took Dad to over the last several years. And thank you to all the family members and friends that helped get him where he needed to go. Please give them a round of applause. I cannot forget the guys that are doing the dirty work behind the scenes. Anil Bhai's group, Kirit Bhai's group, Vijay Bhai, Jayesh Bhai, all other Jackson community guys that have helped us over the last 20, 30 years on any function. You guys are amazing, and I love you guys. Another round of applause, please. Also, Jackson Volleyball Group is in there. Thank you, Gujarati Samaj, for all the support that you've given to our family during the years that we have been here. Lastly, a big final thank you to my dad. I'm so grateful for everything you taught us and all the sacrifices you have made. We're dearly going to miss him. My father was always such a giving person. Even in the final days of his life, he gave the gift of life by donating his organs to those in need. I would like to call my mom, Mota Bapa, Erin Kaka, Baba Jerry, Jayanti. I would like everyone to join me and give a grand salute to honor my father, if everyone could stand. If everyone can give one final salute to my dad. On the count of three, everyone, we're going to give Steve, big man Steve, one final salute. 1, 2, 3. We love you, Dad. Thank you for everyone attending. This means a lot to our family, and especially my mother. Thank you. We're going to cut the cake. My father's birthday was May 16th. Mom, we can cut the cake. Now we will celebrate the life of my father, Suresh Patel. The bar is now open. Let's celebrate this.
Ladies and gentlemen, the bar is open. Dinner will be served shortly. Ladies and gentlemen, the bar is open. We will make an announcement shortly for dinner. Thank you. If we could please have members of the Jackson Samaj assist us in the back for dinner. Any members of the Jackson Samaj, we need your assistance for dinner. Thank you.
हंस हंस के सहे
Ladies and gentlemen, please. The dinner is being served, but I'm going to ask that please let the ladies have the first opportunity. Thank you.
have to move all this too.
Hey, get some on this side. There's too many on one side. No, these are fine. Just get some on this side. I could get it. Right here? Yeah. No, he's good. He's good. There's just too many people on that side of Madison.
Make sure the kids are looking at you. I go right there.
Pretty soon. Tina, you pour the Sorry, good. Everybody look.
Everyone look here. Okay. No, don't move. Don't move. You may get one.
I know, it is. I worked at
Let's get all the boys. Look at all the boys back there. Hurry up. Every one of my boys.
Handbag here or what? Handbag. I saw him earlier.
I'm not sure about
go get the bike. Go get somebody to announce. You know, that's all the boys do. Hey, Target, who is that? I don't do it.